This will be my third season where I have not used this boat to harvest the lobster. It's been three seasons now. My name is Rich Fuka. I am the president of Rhode Island Fishermen's Alliance, and I am 50 years old. From the day I purchased the boat, I have an extremely hard work ethic. I knew, because I've been in the business my entire life, that it's imperative to pay for a business as quick as possible, and I did that. Worked very hard, paid off a 10-year mortgage in 8 years, and you know, I'm still proud of that. My business being put under the pressures of a recession and the added burden of fisheries management, you know, somehow is apples and apples to the folks in Detroit that can't make a car anymore. You know, the folks clear across the country that, you know, at any level, corporate level, or just, you know, the farmer, the person that has a small printing business, everybody that is just in this situation, you know, we're no different. And you know, at the same time, I keep reminding my wife, you know, I'm always the advocate of, you know what, this country's done it before, it will do it again attitude. When things started to really fall out from underneath the lobster industry, I knew it was time to sort of spend more time and collect some sort of business portfolio and get a fiberglass repair and construction company going, and that's what I did. I mainly work by myself. Sometimes I do work with another fellow, but you know, I really enjoy being around boats, working on them, building them. The recession has taken hold of the marine world and done quite a bit of damage to that as well. So I really felt at odds with the country and the shape the country is in, because no matter what direction I moved in, it had or was falling prey to the recession. So business was almost non-existent. Now I'm seeing a new clientele of persons that want to fix up old boats, buy boats that are either have fallen under foreclosure or those kind of things. So the environment is changing because of the recessional pressure, but at the same time, I've had to adapt and readjust to that as well. And you know, that's just something you do as a business person, I suppose. My wife works for a bank. She works in a trust department. You know, so we've had to really push hard with the double income situation. I mean, it was imperative to continue to do that. And you know what? At the same time, it's hard. It's really hard to hide the pressures of me scrambling to make things work for my businesses. You know, the boys understand, my family understands. We're very careful about every little detail. You know, if you have to run a household like a business, you do that. The family doing simple things becomes all of a sudden a real pleasure. So we make a lot out of family time with dinners, and keep it simple, and it works. Rhode Island does not offer a health care package to the commercial fishing industry. Massachusetts does. I've advocated in the past for our federal congressional delegates to adopt what Massachusetts has for health care, and I'll continue to do that. At the same time, I have to, you know, rely on my wife's job. It's put a heavy burden on retirement. Even though we haven't had to go into my wife's retirement, she, you know, her company offers her a very nice, you know, 401k. There's the magic word. What happened to her 401k with the demise of the market or the market value? It has taken a hit. Fortunately, because my business is paid for, our house is not paid for. So we both scrambled to do that. So I have not been able to open up or start or put into my SEP, which I'm able to do as a self-employed person owning a business. I haven't been able to take advantage of that. My plan of retirement never really existed as a retirement plan. I mean, there isn't a fisherman that doesn't not want to be down on a fishing boat. Most of these boats that are generational boats have older fathers or mothers that come down to the boats, meet the boat, will do boat work. I've had the pleasure of working on a lot of boats like that, so there's never a retirement per se, but I really had it in my mind for this boat to continue to successfully lobster with possibly my boys on it, or somebody running it, and it still maintaining you know, some sort of healthy stock, gross stock, you know, and that just sort of offer me you know, a week's pay or some sort of abilities to still continue to flow money into a retirement plan, and let my family be able to look forward to college and those type of things. So you know, the future of fisheries management certainly has me questioning. In fact, I can almost guarantee that in some form or another the federal government will see fit to take my licenses from me, this boat. They'll call it latent effort because I haven't fished in the last 2 to 3 years. They will see fit to come up with language to take my latent effort permit away from me that I've owned for over, you know, it'll be 25 years that I've had this boat and the permits, and maintained them, paid for them year after year. You know, I see that slipping away. So I still refuse to give up. I'll continue to, you know, keep the boat, let it do something else possibly. I have Rhode Island permits that permit the boat to fish in Rhode Island waters. Hopefully I can persuade the lawmakers of the state to not relinquish the boat of those licenses. So, you know, again, this boat will be able to do something for my family.